Yeah, I think it picked up that time. So let me see.
Yep, you're live now.
Sweet. All right. Welcome everybody to my home away from home up here in the sky at the location for our GFL Season 2 kickoff show. I am Psych Troglodyte. I will be doing a little bit of talking tonight, but just kind of guiding our guests through different questions about their teams and giving you, in their words, what to look for out of their teams this season. And so I'll run through our guests real quick and then we'll get started. So let me move out of the way of the camera completely and then I'll zoom back in. All right, so up from left to right, we have got Bart Ricker from the Wildcats. We have got Primetime McAndrews from the Patriots. We have got Dante from the Predators. And we have got Blaze from the Jaguars. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. And thank you for your roles in getting our teams up and running this season. And I hope to hear from you guys several times throughout the year. For I'll say season. It's not taking a year, but yeah, I hope to hear from you guys several times throughout the season. So I will kick it off. We'll go down the line from left to right, and I will have each of our players tell us about their roster and just give us a brief overview of everybody they've got suiting up for them in season 2. Bart, I will turn it over to you first.
Okay, our roster consists of a couple of veterans and one or two rookies right now. Roster is myself, Lone Wolf, player that we like to call Fluffy. We got Nate Porter. We got Foreign, aka Chucky. We got Tony Ragu. Well, not Ragu, but we call him Ragu. We got 60. We got Jasmine, our owner, and we also have Mystic, which is associated with Lone Wolf. So he brought his wife into the sport.
Yep. All right. Now you said you had a couple of vets. Who would you say are the most experienced players on the team?
Most experienced players on the team, I would say, would be Lone Wolf. I worked with him for several seasons. I worked with Tony before, 3, 4 seasons with that, and I've also worked with Nathan.
Okay.
Those would be most experienced.
Right, and I know you mentioned Mystic being a rookie. Are there any other rookies on the team?
Um, they're as of right now they're undecided, so they're not really on the roster yet.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well that's good to know. So we'll be looking for potential new additions here in the coming days from the Wildcats. All right, thank you. We'll bounce back in just a little bit with a few
Okay.
follow-ups. Primetime, tell us about the Lions Den Patriots.
Uh, well, we're the Lions Den Patriots, right? We got Pit Dog. We got Raz. Raz '09 or Prof Raz, whichever. And then you got Tupac, Najee, me, Cam, 3 Ron, Zany, Payne, Ice Chant, Sean Watkins. Then you got Patrick, Pat Riddle. Then you got LG, I guess, is Lance Getaway, new guy. Then you got Robin, you got Kovu.
Good deal, and that's a pretty good group of seasoned veterans. I know LG or Charlie is a rookie this year, but who's taking on the leadership roles with your squad?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I don't know. No. Pac Raz and Pit Dog. Zany's taking a big role too. Yeah,
Good
kind of
deal.
what you'd expect.
Yeah. For people that haven't hung around Charlie, he cracks me up the few times that I've talked to him. Tell us a little bit about what the league can expect from the rookie that you guys have got.
Oh, well, Charlie, I think he might have played before a long time ago, like a long time ago. I'm not certain on that, but he didn't play for very long. Charlie lives near me. He's only like an hour away from here. Good kid.
Nice.
Good solid player as well.
Yeah. He actually was a referral, a friend of a friend, and so he had asked me about playing, and I threw him on the. Told him I put him on the free agent list and let him reach out to teams or them reach out to him. And so I've had fun getting to know him. I haven't known him too long, really. I guess about a month or two before the season started, we started chatting. But good deal, a good report from the Lions Den Patriots. Dante, tell us all a little bit about the Predators. That awkward moment when Dante went AFK and didn't tell nobody.
Dante, your mic's muted, brother.
Well, I guess that would help if I was sitting here talking away like an asshole. So, anyway, so I myself am the quarterback of the Predators, along with Syke, who is a backup quarterback / wide receiver. We have me, Syke, Buddy Paul, Rain, Troy, y'all may know him a few years. Chris, returning veteran. Tor, another returning veteran, holds it down at the line. We have our rookie, Matt Season, who's doing pretty good, lighting up these scrims. We have Andres, another one of these guys who's rookie. Biz, another vet that everyone knows, may not know. He's been around for quite a while. Dex, same to him. We have Edu. He's another rookie. They come from the soccer background, so they're still getting to filling out the whole football process. We have Cheese, another lineman that everybody knows. Dan, we just signed Dan and Kat, fellow vets, been around for a few years, just making their way back to SL football.
Now, who have I know you mentioned me other than me. You don't have to blow me up on the show, but who's taking the leadership roles with the Predators?
Well, definitely not you, but no, just taking. Honestly, I would say myself, you. Put myself twice because I have two accounts. Haha. Anyways, no.
That's right.
So, me site, I would say Cheese has been a big help with the line. Tor's been a big help. Chris has been a big help. But other than that, yeah. And I want to shout out our lovely owner, Allie. Thank you, because without you, this would not be possible.
That's a true story. What So what kind of numbers can the league expect out of Matt this season? You mentioned coming in as a rookie. If you haven't met him or watched him play, he doesn't play like a rookie at all. So what do you see his ceiling this season?
Honestly, I could expect him to have at least 5-6 catches a game, putting no big numbers, but other than that,
I hear you.
Tell you.
I gotcha. All right, we will move down the line and we will put a stranger to no one, Blaze Vela, and he is here representing the Jags. Tell us about your squad.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. So my squad consists of all veterans that have been playing for a very, very long time for the most part. We got myself. We got Greg Stella, aka the Mouth of the UK. We got Dre Courts, my brother from another. We got Gucci Louis Prada, our owner / player. We have Andrew Rice, who's our quarterback this season. Money Mike, Captain America, aka Darian, who's our jack of all trades guy. We got Kay Piers, K to K. Everybody knows Kay. She's been around forever. We have Brandon Wolf, another jack of all trades type of player. Juice, who's been playing for a long time. A lot of people don't know who he was from back in the day, but he is Truth from way back in the day. We got Abraham McAndrews, aka AJ. Smoke CeeLo, who's been playing literally as long as I've been playing since season 1. And then we have my wife, and everybody knows Veronica Gears.
All right. So you're kind of in a similar boat with the Patriots. A whole lot of experience. So how do you guys dish out the leadership roles with so many, I'll say, knowledgeable players?
It's definitely we have a core group of people between myself, Dre, Andrew, when he's not off being autistic as fuck, and Gooch usually kind of just deviates that to us, and we kind of just run the things and set up rosters, rotations, because we do have 13 players and whatnot, and
right.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be upping the rating for this show from PG-13 to R now.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, I'm from North Jersey, everybody. I don't have the greatest education in the world. I'm sorry.
Come on, Blaze.
It won't.
I was going, oh no.
It won't be the only one. It won't be the only one on the show.
Let's be real. We're just sitting as answers at this point. So I mean, because.
Right. No, I'm just razzing him a little bit because I can. All right, so
In that case,
yeah, so here's a zinger, I guess a couple of zingers of a question. I'm gonna bounce down here. We'll start with Bart. Bart, if the Wildcats win the GFL Bowl this season, it will be because, and then you are free reign on your response.
The because would be because the strength of our defense, it would gel together and it would work the way I imagine it will work, and our defense would just take control of the games.
Okay, so we're expecting a strong defensive presence from the Wildcats this season. Prime, if the Lions Den Patriots win the GFL Bowl this year, it will be because.
it'll be because we've been smoking, baby.
You know, from the few times that I have been in your Discord, I know that is literal and figurative. I'll I'll leave it at that. Dante, if the Predators win the GFL Bowl, it will be because.
Our team working as a cohesive unit, playing offense and defense on an extremely high level, being able to score at will and be able to stop opponents every chance we get, every down.
All right, and Blaze, and you guys have got a little momentum. The same organization that won the Fall Classic tournament. If you guys repeat as a winner in season 2, it will be because.
It would be because we made the plays when we needed to make the plays. Pretty much simple as that. It's a game of making big plays and getting in front of teams. If we don't get in front, you have to play a bit behind. It never works out well.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's something that is a little bit of a challenge, and I don't know that because this is something a problem I've seen, I guess, not just in the league that we formed here, but in previous leagues. It's hard for teams to fight back. Like you don't see a lot of you might see a lead change or two, but you really don't see a team down 14 or 21 points and then come back and win. Um, I'm trying to think, and I'm going to date myself here, but I've been playing since SL Season 1, so everybody knows that I've wasted a whole lot of years playing SL football. What was it? It was the game, I think Panuca was on the squad, and it might have been a Titans game where I think they came back on somebody from a lead. And you may have, I can't remember if you ever played with the Titans or not, but they were down a good number of points, and I think they got like a couple of onside kicks in a row and scored late to either win or catch it. But that's one of the few times that I really remember a team that was just getting beat that came back. And so I don't know. That's interesting. I do like the way that several of our teams have lined up. I think we're going to see a lot of competitive matches this year. But falling behind is something that has plagued a lot of people. So I'm going to start with you and then work my way down on the other side for the follow up to that question. And it may be related to your first answer, but if the Jaguars do not win the Super Bowl or the GFL Bowl this year, I ain't trying to pay those royalties. It will be why?
It's because we made mistakes. We got behind, and we just played like overall shitlords that game.
Hashtag
Sorry,
you
PG
heard it here
13.
first. No, it's okay. We've done gone into R now. There's no, once you go full frontal, you've already seen it at that point. Dante, same thing for you with the Predators. If they don't win the GFL Bowl, what will be the reason?
Because nobody showed the hell up.
That is a true story. That is a true story. I think a lot of people find Waldo quicker than we find players on scrims or game days. That's probably accurate. Primetime. If the Patriots do not get it done this year, why?
Man, that's a really tough question. I should have been thinking about that a minute ago.
It's okay.
What is because we'll be smoking for 500, Alex?
So we be smoking is the reason you win it all. We be smoking is the reason
I'm just
you
here.
might not win
I'm just here so I don't get fined. So
I knew that somebody was going to give me that for an answer before.
Like my owner told me he was going to fine me if I didn't come here. So
bless it. All right, Bart. If the Wildcats do not win, what will be the reason?
Because I just painted a big old fat target on our defense, and our defense isn't able to hold up to the amount of pressure that the other teams are going to be focusing on, and we have more mistakes than we do success,
Well,
and not making the key plays when they need to be made.
I gotcha. Your defense is getting a little bit of a break in week one. Our starting QB Dante won't be there, uh, so yeah, you guys will you will be at an advantage early on. So we'll have to see how it goes. So all right, without entering into the realm of smack talk or anything that I have to regret asking, um, and I'm freewheeling here. I didn't give y'all any prep on these questions or this direction, but that's fine. Give us a brief preview, I guess, of what you're expecting out of your opponent for week one, and we will start. Let me mix up the orders here. We'll start with prime time. You guys have the Jags in week one. What do you
Man, I
guys?
was hoping you were going to ask that question. So none, 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 and none. Next question.
All right, that's fine. Blaze, what are you guys? What are you expected or looking for out of your matchup week one with the LDP?
Yeah, I don't even know how I come back from that. So
Right?
I'm looking. I'm looking for a competitive game. We've scrimmed them a couple times. I know they've gotten some new players. I know that there's been some heated exchanges with certain players on each side of the team. So, definitely I feel like it's a rivalry game. So
Uh,
I think we're gonna go in there and we're just gonna, play our game. And I don't expect anything different from them. They're gonna play their game, and we'll see who comes out.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to that matchup. I'll be streaming it that night here, 2 nights from now. Let's see, Bart. We'll go with you. What are you looking for out of the Predators in week one?
Four rushers in our face and every time I snap the ball, do and our team doing their best to hang tight and really hold the line and just wait for each tidal wave, each tsunami to hit us and just buckle down and just survive the storm.
Yeah. Now I was actually chatting about one of your old games. I can't remember who all was here. It may have just been Dante and Blaze, but I was previewing or watching on the stream earlier today actually, and saw the game that you guys opened up with. I want to say it was against the Unicorns as a preseason game, and you did it with one lineman. And for the first quarter, you guys were driving, and just a couple drives ended with an interception that I think on 50-50s that could have easily has turned to QB. So if the rush is what you're expecting, I would say that you've demonstrated being able to hold your own with one lineman. So I think having the three, even if one of them is a rookie, I think that you'll probably do better than you're expecting. Dante, what are you looking for? I know you're not going to be there, but as
Well,
far as
let me throw this curveball to you since you were going to be quarterback. And what are you looking forward to?
well, I mean, I'm just the camera. I'm the host. I'm
Hey,
not trying to ask.
you are the host, but you're talking right now. So go ahead. Why don't you give us the answer? I won't be there, so I can't really give you an expectation.
We're
No,
the
I
host
got that.
now. We're the host now,
Look,
Sykes.
Right. All right. So, um, what am I looking for? So I've seen, I've played with Bart before, so I know a little bit about the organization. I only played, I think, Lone Wolf was on the team back in that day, and then Jasmine. So I don't have a real lot of feel as far as their roster and playing with them. Like I've never played with Lido or I've played with Ford or I think on pickups. I don't know that I've ever been 69 now, or well, it's 60 now. But me and him, I've played with him way back in the Warrior days, so I know what he can bring, and I think he's been out of the game for a while. I can't remember. I don't think he picked up in the tournament, but there's some experienced players on there. There's really the only one rookie in Mystic. So I'm expecting a solid performance. I don't know, if there's going to be a weak spot that I'll immediately try to exploit. Depending on where Mystic lines up on the line, that might be something. If I get in trouble and have to run, I mean, just putting it out there, you look at the rookie first in terms of trying to run. Their secondary, I don't know how they're lining up, but I mean they got some guys that can catch and cover, so I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of easy targets or wide open guys out there. But my goal would be, I guess, is if I'm really doing this, is to minimize mistakes and avoid turnovers, and then really trust the hands. It's almost like, and I would probably say this regardless of the opponent, but like I feel like there are enough hands in our receiving core that whoever's QB, is going to have a little bit of a grace, like a little bit of leeway to make a mistake because there's so much experience. I'd rather you be there if I'm throwing. If I would just throw that out there. But to be fair, I don't know of many quarterbacks that wouldn't like to have you in a receiving core. So I'll throw you that love fest and then move on. But yeah, that's what I would expect out of the Wildcats. I would expect. I kind of agree with him. I think overall it's going to be a solid defense, and that's what I'm going to be figuring out, I guess, pretty quickly. So yeah, so that's
Damn, you talk so long. You talk so long. You act like it's your own show or something.
I mean, I was just the host. Y'all put me in this spot. I was just gonna be host and let y'all do the talking. But yeah, no,
I didn't mean that mean or nothing, man. It was a joke.
No, I'm good. You're fine. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a follow up. That may be it as far as questions and all that. Any other unscripted or unsanctioned question that you would like to ask me or any of the others as in regards to teams and things like that?
I'm all good.
All right. Well, guys, on behalf of everyone here at the GFL, the team owners, the team staffs, the cheer squad, and everybody that's putting in a lot of work, we thank you for watching this if you watched it live or if you watch a recording later. I also tell you to be watching the league's social media, either this YouTube channel, the Facebook page, or the Discord server. There are a number of projects and things that we are going to be looking to do over the course of the season. We're already talking. I talked with a new owner, potential new owner for season 3 earlier today. So there's a lot in the works, and there are a whole lot of things that I would like to give back to the football community. So be on the lookout for those, because we would definitely love to have your help running these things, because it's getting to the point now as far as like irons in the fire. Like I couldn't even try to do things that I'm wanting to do right now. So if you've ever looked for or wanted to be more involved, those opportunities are about to be flying fast and furiously. And so just be tuning in, and thank you as always for everything that y'all do. And so I've said it all. If you guys want to sign off, go ahead, and then as soon as y'all either do or don't, I will say goodnight and stop.
Let's go, everybody. Season 800 feels like. Let's have a good season.
That's right. Yeah, we're starting off here in a couple of days. Throw that dab. There we go. All right, guys. I will sign us out then. Thank you again for your time tonight and coming, and we will be rocking and rolling here in just a few short days. See y'all.
I was told the Patriots said thanks for having us and stuff like that, but I don't want to say that kind of stuff because I didn't want to be here.
Well, I was just on behalf of Jasmine and all the Wildcats, thank you for inviting us for the show.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
I'm just trolling.
No, you're good. We'll see y'all on the field